Yeah, it's on. So, that was a 100-mile ride, Mike. Yeah, perfect 100-mile ride from here.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it was.
I thought it was alright.
I thought it was good. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, good back.
Yeah, it was a bit of everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you like these videos, subscribe, thumbs up, make a comment, innit, and watch it, innit, and
yeah,
what have you. Things and that.
You happy with that?
Yeah. Cut.
You've heard it here.
Cut. Ooh, I hope they do black pudding, Dad.
Hello and welcome back to another cycling video, people. And following last week's fantastic ride out to the Half Moon Bay Café at Gisburn, where I set off into the Trough of Bowland, which is an area of outstanding natural beauty, where the climbs are really challenging and the descents are long and really fast. Well, because it was that good, I'm back out here again, and joining me today is my cycling buddy Mike, and quite a few of you have been asking about it. And he's not been out with me for some time, and he's definitely back.
Beautiful tarmac.
Oh yeah. Lick it, Dad.
I'm not licking it.
Oh, it's beautiful. Go on, Dad.
Do you want to feel?
Oh, Dad's holding me back. Let me feel.
Do you want to feel? Isn't it nice here, Mike?
Oh yeah. Very quaint, isn't it? It's like watching Miss Marple, isn't it?
Mike, you've seen ice cream, haven't you? Look at that. That's that Manelium Bridge.
What? Manelium.
Manelium. Is there anything you'd like to add, Mike?
About what?
Giggleswick.
No. I think that chain needs a bit of oil up. Other than that, I think it's ready to go.
So I think you can see where we're going with this one today, people. And yes, we do have a fantastic descent for you. So let's get straight into it. Where we're at Gisburn, and we're about to set off.
We're in Gisburn, Mike.
Hey up. We're in Gisburn, Dad. We're in Gisburn, Dad.
We are in Gisburn. So where we're going today? You haven't got a Scooby-Doo, have you?
No, Bolton Le Sands, in it.
Oh, it's not far off, yeah. Yeah.
That was alright, wasn't it?
It's not Bolton Le Sands, we'll tell you in a minute.
Is it not? It's that way though, isn't it?
Yeah, Arnside.
So before we set off, let's have a look at the map, and that's where we're based in the northwest of England. And looking in more detail, you can see where we are right now, which is in Gisburn, where we make our way along some fantastic country lanes into North Yorkshire towards Giggleswick, High Bentham, then back in towards Lancashire before crossing over into Cumbria at Burton in Kendal, and then eventually onto the Kent estuary at Arnside, where we had lunch at the Bobbin Café at 47 miles. But anyway, let's get back to the ride, where we're cycling along Forest Beck's Brow, approaching Wigglesworth, and we're caught up with quite a large cycling group.
Hey up. Morning. That looked like the Barnoldswick Cycling Club there. Yeah. So we've done 11 miles. Over there is the A65. We've done the classic route, which is Wigglesworth, gone through Rathmell.
Oh yeah.
That's Giggleswick up there.
Yeah.
So there is a route, if we get to Giggleswick, take a left. We can do a little climb. It just takes you away from the A65, and I know a few of the viewers.
Yeah, the viewers.
Where was I? So yeah, there's some viewers been asking like a way to get towards Ingleton, but avoiding all the main roads. So these are some of the roads that we'll be on, and we're going to take in Giggleswick today. Is there anything you'd like to add there, Mike?
Well, yeah, I could tell you some facts about Giggleswick. It was built in
Is there anything you'd like to add, Mike?
about what?
Giggleswick.
No.
I thought you had a few facts.
Well, I have got a few. I don't know if the viewers would be interested though. Because it was built in the Roman times. It's straight home just after the Battle of Hastings, which was 1066. And the Romans built it as like fortress because of the hills. People couldn't get over them because it was too hard in this you know, in the heat. So they built it after the hill, and they all started laughing, and that's why it's called Giggleswick.
Thanks for that, Mike.
True, that's a true story.
Right, so this is about 14.5 miles. You've got the signs here for the Forest of Bowland, Eldroth next.
And so we're Giggleswick behind us now. We've also left Lancashire, and we're in North Yorkshire. We're on Eldroth Road, and the pace is really good. We were flying along here with a slight tailwind, and the road just bears right, then suddenly there's a big left-hander.
Watch this left-hander! Big left-hander!
If you didn't know that, you'd easily lose it there.
Yeah, that is a good left-hander, and last week I went straight across that. Way too much speed into it. 19 miles done, which is the road to Bentham. And it's the B6480. Look at this tarmac. Only bite, mate, only bite. Look at this beautiful tarmac.
Oh yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, it's beautiful. Go on, Dad.
Do you want to feel?
Lick it, Dad.
I'm not licking it.
Oh, Dad's hold me back, let me feel
Do you want to feel? Hold your back, go on.
No, it's alright.
We need tippy toes as well. What do you think?
Oh, it's the best tarmac I've ever come across.
It really is silky smooth.
And so with lovely velvet smooth tarmac, me and Mike continued heading towards Bentham. So Bentham is located in the civil parish of North Yorkshire, and it's also on the northern edge of the Forest of Bowland. And historically it was part of the West Riding of Yorkshire. And the approach on the B6480 is really quick. As you can see there, I went to the front, and I've just urged Mike to come through to do a bit on the front, and at this stage here we're on the big ring. So in this case I'll be on a 50 on the front and hovering between a 13, 12 and 11 on the back. I'll come through here, do another rotation, and the speed, yeah, it's quick. And we're hitting speeds here well north of over 40 miles per hour. Approaching a lovely left-hander, lean the bike over as we get closer towards the town centre.
Well, that was a blast into Bentham then. I think this is I Bentham. Me and Mike were at 45 mile an hour there. It's a lovely bit of road, that. Fantastic.
So we continued on the B6480, and the pace was really good. We was holding 24, 25 miles per hour with a pushing wind. It was a great feeling. We weren't too far from Wennington.
Tailwind. It feels like we're on it. Tailwind. We're just approaching 28 miles here. And this is where we meet the A683, right to Kirby Lonsdale and left to Lancaster and Morecambe. We're going to go left.
And we're back in Lancashire.
Yeah. That was good then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We were at 24, 25, and then it got to 27.
When I got on the front, it went to 30.
It didn't. So this is a lovely, lovely little place. I won't let Mike give you a description of it. I will include some narration now.
So this is Melling, and we cycled about 28 miles at this point. And you guessed it, we're still in Lancashire, and we've just passed by St Wilfrid's Church, which was described as the Cathedral of the Lune Valley, and with it being very close to the Yorkshire Dales and Cumbria, it was a key place to pass through if we was going to get to Arnside.
We got a little blast down the A683, heading towards Hornby, then we took a right because we saw a sign for Gressingham. So on this little back lane again, and we've got rain in the air, Mike.
I know. Not good this.
It's not raining properly, but
Wet enough.
you can feel it. What river's this, Mike?
It's the River Lune.
Spot on. Low, innit?
I know my stuff, me.
You do. I'm going to climb up here now to Gressingham, looking for the B6254 and a place called Priest Hutton. And then we're going to try and find a route in towards Milnthorpe and then come around the coast back into Arnside.
And for those of you who cycle in this area, there's a quick look at the map, just to give you an idea of where we're currently at, where you can see Wennington, Melling and Gressingham as we approach Priest Hutton.
So we passed through Priest Hutton, we met the A6070 and we're in Cumbria now, heading towards Burton in Kendal. Or is it Kendal in Burton? We are now in Beetham Done 40 miles, 41 miles nearly. Isn't it nice here, Mike?
Oh yeah, very quaint, isn't it? It's like watching Miss Marple, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, country file.
Nice little basket plant, isn't it?
Mike spotted a pretty classy bike there. He's also spotted one up there. Yeah, Mike's thinking that's for the next ride.
I think that's a hydrangea or a begonia.
Which one?
It's a petunica, I think.
You think?
Yeah. I think that chain needs a bit of oil though. Other than that, I think it's ready to go.
Now, Mike's fascination with flowering plants features on quite a lot of rides, and sometimes I can even capture this on film.
They're my favourite crocuses in the whole wide world.
You being serious?
Yeah, no, I'm into my crocuses.
You ain't?
I am.
I've never heard you talk about them once.
Yellow crocuses, white crocuses, purple crocuses. They're a vast range of crocuses in the Outer Hebrides. And
right.
yeah,
He's off. He's off.
Oh yeah. I love them.
How's this for you then, Mike?
Yeah. Top banana, isn't it?
Proper quiet lanes.
Yeah. Yeah, nice, isn't it?
And then we should meet the coast very soon.
Oh yeah, for a nice cup of tea and a slice of cake.
Oh, he's off again.
Oh, I hope they do black pudding, Daz.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to be happy if they don't.
No.
Or jam and scone
Yeah.
with the jam on first,
No.
cream on top.
No.
Yeah.
Deck.
Yeah.
No. It's
Oh, yeah.
cream first.
No.
When you butter your toast and you have jam, you have butter, then jam. Cream, then jam. Come on. It's logical, isn't it?
Well, if you want to do that, I put butter on the toast first.
There you go. Through.
Going through?
Yeah.
Ow. Through there?
Through the gap.
It's a bit tight like that.
Yeah, go on.
Go on, I'm through, Dad. I'm through.
Oh.
So in between the banter and talking about scones and what have you, we had to navigate down this really narrow road. And then the views just opened up and they were to die for.
There's the estuary. Wow, Mike! Whoa, look at that! Mike's had to turn round because we've just seen a view to die for. You've got the Lake District Mountains here.
Yeah.
And over there.
Yeah. And then you've got the River Loon in the middle.
No, it's not the Loon.
Is it not? Oh, it's the Kent Estuary. I knew that.
And that is why we come out here. You know that.
And having looked at the view, it was time to continue with the ride. So we descended through Sunny Hall Wood, with Crowwood being nearby on this fantastic little back lane. And as we descended further, we then met up with the sandside tarmac and asphalt quarry plants. We cycled 42 miles at this point.
Oh, yes. We've made it to the seaside. Yeah.
And having met the coast, we cycled down Park Road and made our way towards the promenade at Arnside itself.
So this is Arnside. Well, apparently there's a cafe somewhere down here that I researched last night, and we're just a little bit out of Arnside now, but it should be worth it. So what's it called, this cafe? The Bobbin Cafe.
Bob's, isn't it?
Well, it's the Bobbin Cafe, it's not Bob's Cafe.
Oh, right. I thought it was Bob's.
No.
Uncle Bob. I've got an Uncle Bob.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means out, but
Yeah.
probably not.
So this is the Bobbin Cafe, and it's very close to Blackstone Point, and we're in the county of Cumbria, but only just. And it's also very close to Silverdale, which is in Lancashire.
Lancashire, Cumbria, Yorkshire, Lancashire, Cumbria. Never ending.
So let's have a look at the cafe, and it turned out to be quite a nice little find. It's got lots of little alcoves where you can eat inside and out. And on this occasion, they didn't do black puddings, and they weren't serving scones with cream. So Mike never had one.
Sausage and egg, brown sauce. It's not on a scone. Why not on a scone?
No cream, is there?
No cream? We've got scone here. Butter. That's proper, that. Proper.
Lovely jubbly.
Alright then.
Just cream, one cream.
You want the cream?
But anyway, it was time to hit the road again and plan a route back to Gisburn.
Toasted sandwich.
Right.
Soup.
It's alright that, wasn't it? So we need to plan a route back now. I think we'll probably head towards Carnforth and see where that takes us.
Well, it'd probably take you to Carnforth.
No, after that, beyond.
Above and beyond.
Beyond, Mike.
Oh, beyond.
This looks like a really nice view here. Following the coast around towards Silverdale.
And so on the route back, we hugged the coast. This is Cove Road, and we're approaching Cove Road Beach. It's a lovely little spot, and a nice little downhill section too. And after passing through Silverdale,
Really nice.
we crossed over this little wooden footbridge onto Shore Road at the River Keir, which then took us onto the Bay Cycleway as we made our way towards Carnforth. It was nice and flat, the tarmac was good, and we carried some nice speed along here too.
So we're on the A6 again now, going south. Have some lovely back lanes there. So we get on the A6 now, we can get some pace up and just get further on down. We're cruising at 22, 23 miles an hour here. We're 61 miles into the ride. This is called Kellett Lane. That's all Lancaster in front of you there. You can just about make out the tower on the hill. We need to get over this range of hills. And Mike's just having a nature break on Bottom Dale Road. So I'm letting the Garmin do some navigating for the time being now, because we've got Lancaster around us. We're trying to find Quernmore. We'll come off the A6, so this'll do. Proper cycling lane. This is excellent. Lancaster's got it all here. Proper cycling network. Good paths, good tarmac. Nice and flat.
And all of a sudden, it got that urban feeling as we approached Lancaster, and we was on the lookout for the Millennium Bridge.
That's that Millennium Bridge.
Millennium.
Millennium Bridge, isn't it?
Millennium, yeah.
Yeah, where the roses goes over that along here.
Yeah, the Millennium.
Yeah.
And then we had to navigate through a busy Lancaster city centre, up a pretty tough climb, which was the climb of Wyersdale Road.
We're on the C477.
And we cycled 65 miles at this
climbing out
point.
of Lancaster.
And then the ride started to take on a more familiar theme for me and Mike, as we were heading towards the Trough of Bowland, which meant it was going to become very hilly. And on this section here, we're starting the descent of Lancaster Road. So I just passed Mike here and start to take on this descent now with a bit more conviction. We've got a left-hander, we get the bike around there, it straightens out very briefly and it's a good right-hander. And look at that view opening up. This is absolutely fantastic. In fact, ahead there you can see Quernmore, and that featured in a video last week when I came down there. Got a lovely fast section here, it's nice and straight then with a really good left-hander. You can see the chevron markings there, that's indicating that the road turns significantly. And then I'm out of the saddle once again, accelerating. You gotta know your limits though. I don't want to sensationalise a descent, but it's always nice to have a bit of fun at the same time. To take on a right-hander again, another left-hander. We're just about to cross over the River Conda, and we descended from 440 feet at the crest down to 190 feet in the valley below. We then hit the Quernmore climb straight away, and it's in your face, with a cracking hairpin bend which we're taking on right now. And we've got 70 miles in our legs at this point. It's always worthwhile having a gel bar in your back pocket just in case the energy levels started to drop, or if you keep on going, this Puddle Ducks Cafe, which is over the next couple of hills at Dunsop Bridge. So let's have a look at the map to see where we are. And there's the range of hills that we've got to get over, highlighted in green, with the fantastic Trough of Bowland waiting for us. And you can also see where we currently are on the Quernmore climb, with the descent we've just done behind us, along with the River Conda. And by the time we get to the summit, we'll be just shy of 1,000 feet above sea level.
70 miles, Mike, top of Quernmore.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Yeah, not too bad.
Going alright. It's all good, look at that for a view. Blackpool Tower. That's where we've come, that's Heysham, Morecambe. We've come from way over there. nearly 77 miles in, and this is the top of the trough climb with Dunsop Bridge ahead of us. Headwind now.
So this is the summit of the trough climb, and with the coast behind us, we're heading in an easterly direction on this section. We're at over 960 feet above sea level, and this was the descent of the day for me. So I'm put onto the big ring, getting out of the saddle now, getting some power through the pedals, just making some adjustments to the Garmin so I can glance at the speed if I need to do. And look at that fantastic V-shape the road has cut through. I've got some rights and lefts ahead of me. And as you descend down here, you get that fantastic feeling of the air hitting your face at speed. And as we get round this next section, the view ahead of the road really opens up. And we've got some very good visibility, but we're going to be mindful for sheep as well. I'm taking some inside lines there, nice inside on the right and an inside back onto the left. And at this stage here, the road starts to level out a touch, but you can still carry the pace really high. Now I can recall glancing down and seeing 45 miles per hour on the Garmin at one point, but Strava only gave me 42 miles per hour, and I'm sure you're familiar with it as well. And it feels like the ride of your life. I'd like to get to know this descent a bit more and really take it on, but like I keep saying on these videos, you've got to be so careful and know what your own limits are. We got down that in one piece, and it was an absolute blast. I loved every second of it.
Dunsop Bridge, innit? Where are we? Puddle Ducks now. Puddle Ducks. 80 miles. You've seen ice cream, haven't you? Look at that. You can have a dollop of everything.
Man, a dollop of that. Vanilla white.
Vanilla?
Oh, yeah. Can I have a can of Sprite? I like an ice cream for that. Vanilla.
I think I'm ready for this one.
There.
Oh, I thought you were getting a proper ice cream.
Yeah.
Well, that's not proper, that. I thought you like having a cone. And a 99 on top. Yeah? Oh, right. It's not every day I see a cock that big, do you, Mike?
I don't know, I'm
Puddle Ducks. Not bad, is it, that? Nice little stop off.
Excuse me.
Been here many a time, we're always coming here.
Oh yeah, we're regulars. We've got
Yeah.
an account, haven't we?
Well, you've got an account.
I've got an account.
Yeah.
Black pudding.
Yeah. This is the heart now of the trough. So we took a little B road. Well, we're going off a B road, we're going onto a minor road, and it brings us out near Sladeburn in the end. So we've had signs for Cumbria, North Yorkshire, Lancashire, the Dales, the Trough of Bowland, and this is Tosside, 90 mile, Mike.
Yeah.
It might end up being 100 mile.
Yeah.
Just keep moving.
So that was it, and we got to Tosside, and it wasn't too far back to Gisburn. And on the outward leg, we averaged 17 miles per hour for 40 miles. But in total, we cycled 100 miles, with over 7,600 feet of elevation for over 6 hours and 50 minutes. And the maximum speed was 45 miles per hour.
Mike's not set his Strava.
Rock and different rivers and, you know, different cultures.
Have you finished?
I've just, oh yeah.
You're going to be serious today? He's got a fly in his throat.
Yeah, serious now. I'm in serious mode.
We've got a sign there, Bay Cycle Way, Carnforth, Lancaster, Morecambe, 700 miles away, Mike.
Couple of hours in it.